So today I wanted to take a look at BestBuy.com's reviews of the Z Fold 6 because we have 280 reviews to look at here. And I want to start off right away by saying, based on how Best Buy claims, they claim that these reviews are actually from Samsung's website. So these are pretty much from Samsung's website posted on here. So they get the most, again, as much reviews as possible. That's pretty much what this is. So this is not all just from Best Buy. I don't think they sold as many units, and they're going to get, again, this much. Written by a customer while visiting Samsung US. So again, like I said, it's not all just from Best Buy. With that being said, let's just go ahead and read some of these and kind of give my thoughts and opinions. As I've said many times about the Z Fold 6, I do love my Z Fold 6, but it's not an upgrade, in my opinion, number one. Number two, I don't think anybody needs it who has a Z Fold 5. If you have a Z Fold 3 or 4, maybe. But even then, I'd probably just recommend getting a Z Fold 5 and saving the extra money and getting something else for yourself, right? You can get discounted Z Fold 5s all over the secondhand market. It's not worth it to go out there and spend big boy money on a, phone that really, the Z Fold 5 is very similar to the Z Fold 6. Just my cup of tea. Anyway, first one we have here is a 5-star review. I would recommend this to a friend, written by a customer while visiting the US website. Okay. This is by far the best fold to date. Okay. For right now, it is. Once the Z Fold 6 once the Google Pixel Fold 2 comes out, once the OnePlus Open 2 comes out, arguably okay. Also, there is some China phones, Huawei, Xiaomi, who has some really good phones as well, Oppo, okay. While the Z Fold 5 was what I referred to as the first production-ready out-of-beta foldable phone that I recommended to others without hesitation. That is a loaded statement. So, they're saying the Z Fold 5 was the first phone out of the whole Z Fold lineup that is ready to actually hit mainstream. So the other ones were just kind of like, prototypes and not really worth it to go ahead and pick it up and buy it. The Z Fold 5 is the first one that is actually worth buying. Okay. The Z Fold 6, I think the Z Fold 4 was really good. It was so good, they copied it for 2 years. They just copied the Z Fold 4 for 2 years. So, I think the Z Fold 4 was actually a really good phone. The 6 is all that, but turns up the volume to 11 on quality, fit and finish, and design language. The sharp corners and flat sides give it an elegant symmetry when folded, and the thickness is now down to a point where it feels like something like an S24 when folded close. I disagree with that. I don't know if they meant an Ultra or they meant a S24. Because an S24, when this is folded, is not the same size. It's not the same width. I think they mean an Ultra, and even then, they're wrong. Proportions are perfect for an average hand size. I think they mean user, but they put a Y. User to comfortably and confidently grip and operate one-handed. I don't know how big your hands are, but I mean, you can't really work this one-handed. Like the outside display, no. And the inside display, no. I disagree with that. Alright, so let's go on to the next one. Because, yeah, they're just, whatever. Small upgrades from the Z Fold 5. Correct. 2 out of 5 stars. Honestly, consider returning this. No difference. Okay. Incredible phone. This is an incredible phone. I could not be happier with it. It's smaller than my S22 Ultra, but when I need size, just open it up. I'm having so much fun with it. Makes having a phone fun again. I agree with you. And a lot of foldable cell phones do that, to be honest. I used it for less than 1 hour before it became unresponsive. I tried to restart it, but it would not power back on. Okay, this sounds like this is like, I think I told you guys this before, and I'll say it again. Whenever you release a cell phone, any technology product, doesn't have to be just cell phone, it could be anything. There is a 10% failure window that will always be with any product you ever put out. So if let's say you make 10 million units of a cell phone, right? 10% of those units, so 1 million cell phones, will have something wrong. Defective, broken. Maybe they have, quality problems. Maybe they have this, that, or the third. There will always be a certain percentage units that are broken or in some way doesn't work correctly. Maybe not 10%. I would put maybe 1%. It depends on the company. With Samsung, it's probably going to be 1%, but that's still going to be 100,000 units. 100,000 units of the Z Fold 6 will be broken in some way or not what they're supposed to be. And what happens is companies realize this and they put that in their margins. They say, okay, well, we're going to get 100,000 returns on the 10 million units we sell. And it is what it is. You can't make everything perfect. There's going to be mistakes and problems and issues. No, not really seeing a difference between this and the Z Fold 4 besides shape. Again, Z Fold 4 is so good they copied it for 2 years. This review was collected as part of the promotion. Galaxy AI is gimmicky, and this device is more expensive and offers less and less every year. Collected as part of promotion. Okay. Phone. 1 star. Battery life sucks. It's my second and last one of these. Wow. Okay, and Samsung got really offended by this one. They said out of the whole entire thing. I don't think battery life sucks at all. I don't know what you're using it for, what you expect out of it, but you also, by the way, you're also getting a Z Fold 6 that has a 4400 millihertz battery, and that's been the same battery for the last 3 years. So I don't know what you expect on that one. I love the trade-in deals Samsung offers. Make it so much easier to upgrade. Great experience. Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, I think their trade-in values are absolutely amazing. It's an upgrade, but not as much as it should be. Loving my new Samsung Pink Fold 6 phone. Best of the best. Good phone, but could be better. My Z Fold 6. Good phone. I think the only thing that could be upgraded is the battery. In all honesty. Okay, you can't sort this by different ratings. I wish you could. I would love to just see 1-star ratings. My Z Fold 6 doesn't work. Again, 100,000 units are going to break. They are on fire. Is the crap. Wait. Oh, I read this, and I read this as this. Okay. So this point, my carrier Xfinity couldn't import the Z Fold 6. No help from Samsung. Had to return the phone. See, again, like I said, this is a very small exclusive issue that, you just can't, there's nothing they can really do about that. And I'm trying to see the bad reviews to kind of see if there's any legitimate issues or if we're just, complaining or if we're just like, stupid stuff. What an upgrade. Shouldn't have upgraded the screen. Looked better on the Z Fold 5. And Samsung responds. Samsung, man, they're really going for it, man. They're like, no, we're not letting you take shots at our Z Fold 4 SS. Listen, I do love the Z Fold 6. I own it. I got it. I put my money where my mouth is, okay? That's what it always really comes down to. But if you're going to talk crap, put your money where your mouth is. I did. All right, so there's a lot of 5-star reviews. And again, like I said, majority of those are going to be really good reviews. 'Cause it's a great phone. It really is a great phone. I make my jokes, but it's a great phone in the end of the day. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.